Hello there. Today, for my demonstrational speech, I am going to be showing how to make a 2 egg and cheese omelet. To prepare, in this bowl, I have cracked 2 large eggs, and for my cheese, I will be using Supremo brand shredded Chihuahua cheese. Now, to get this started, you're going to want to get yourself a little milk. I prefer 2%. Pour this into the egg. Pour just a splash. See, just like that. Then what you're going to want to do, while this pan's heating and you're waiting for your butter to melt, get yourself a fork or a little whisk and mix the eggs and the milk together until it looks a little something like this. Now when it's done, the consistency of your egg should look a little something like that. And now while the butter is melting, I am using a non-stick skillet, but I am putting butter at the bottom to ensure that my food does not stick, and the butter will add some flavor to the omelet too. Now get this butter moving around while it's melting. And while we're waiting, I can add the finishing touches to my omelets. Now, I'm just going to rinse this, drop it in the sink, and my eggs on standby. Now, the key to making a good omelet is that, contrary to the belief, you do not want to put salt or pepper in your eggs until it is almost finished cooking. Putting in before can ruin the quality of your omelet. Okay, there we go. See, now that our butter is, now that the bottom of our pan is nice and buttered, we are now ready to begin the cooking process. Now my stove over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for my pan to get a little hot. Turn up the heat just a little. And now at this point, we can add our eggs. Now, as a reminder, we want the heat at a good balance between low, medium, and high. We want enough to cook the eggs. We do not want to burn them. And now we let the stove do its magic. Here, I'll move the camera closer so you can get an idea of what we're doing. Now over here, as you'll see, we just put our eggs in. They don't look like they're exactly ready to be flipped yet at the moment. And also another thing to remember about omelets is that while your eggs are cooking, is that before we flip it, we want at least one side to cook well enough to where I can tilt my pan to the side and let the eggs run over it. We want to make sure one side of the egg is cooked enough to where we can flip it, because if we don't do it that way, the omelet will fall apart and it'll be absolutely ruined. Now, my egg's almost ready to flip. See, like, look, observe. Whenever it begins getting to this kind of consistency, what you want to do is that, oh look, now I can do this. The key to taking your spatula and letting the eggs run over. Now, so that way, the one side of my egg can keep cooking. And whenever the time is right, we will be introducing our cheese to the omelet. I believe our omelet is almost ready to flip out. Nope, not yet. And now we begin the flipping process. And now I will carefully take my omelet and I will flip it. Just get it to the right angle. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Now, sadly, my omelet has slightly come apart, but it's a setback, not a failure. Now, what you're going to want to allow that, see, once you flip your eggs, it should look like this. That's how you know you're making progress. In the meantime, we're going to let that side continue to cook. And we're going to get our cheese ready. I will be using this brand of cheese. Normally, I would use shredded cheddar cheese or Mexican cheese, but I feel like being a little fancy today. There we go. And now, it is time for the best part of the omelet, the cheese. Cheese in. And now, to fold the omelet on the cheese. Perfect. And now the heat is going to continue to cook the egg, and the cheese will finish melting. Now I'm going to turn it over once more to allow even cooking on both sides. And now at this point of cooking the omelet, that's when I'm going to bring over my pepper. And I'm going to want to put a little bit of salt. There we go. Flip it once more. Look at this. That is a good looking cheese omelet. And now, finishing touches, pepper and salt on the other side. Now, the part that we've all been waiting for. Here it is. Voila. And that is how to make a cheese omelet. And if you've done it right, it should look something like this. Delicious. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed this presentation, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.